balance your feminine and your masculine energy.
He said he ain't got that. I know.
I don't.
See?
I don't have
See?
it.
He said he ain't got that.
Why do you
Because
feel
I'm a
like
man.
It doesn't matter though. I'm a woman, but I still have to balance.
I can be
both of my-
He
compassionate.
don't know that. He don't know that. Some people don't know
So
that.
I can be compassionate as a man. I'm nothing as a woman.
See, he think if he say woman, that make him feel like it's a problem, but he don't understand that the female energy is just
still
energy.
have that. Yeah, we
It's just
still
energy.
have
I don't have no
The
female
only time
energy.
No, it's feminine. I'm not saying
It's
it's
I don't have
energy.
no feminine energy. I don't
Listen,
have-
There is a biological difference between the two of us, though.
the energy, I'm saying,
Hold. Unc has the floor. 607 Unc has the floor.
Everybody want to take feminine energy like feminine energy belongs to woman. No, you see feminine energy in the cat, right? It's just the energy, right? So I'm saying, so feminine energy is what it is, right? It's just what it is.
Emotions.
1 second, Unc has the floor.
He gonna say they're not feminine. He gonna say, listen, no matter what you say to him and how you ask him, he only gonna say one thing. Anything that takes away from him being man, he's not gonna say.
But I'm not taking away from him being
But he
man.
think-
I'm just saying. But we all have emotions.
I
Men
agree.
have emotions
But he
as
don't
well.
think that. Listen, I'm with you. He believed that the moment he
I'm with
say
you.
that, then he's no longer man. He believed that man and
No,
woman is apart.
You're saying that is he believes in any feminine energy for himself.
He believes it's not
not a
man.
man.
Nah.
But that's not. But in reality,
That's not true.
It's not true.
Yeah.
But you guys have to understand what it means, though. It doesn't
I know what it
mean
means.
that you're a woman. That means that you
I
have
mean, you
one
balance.
tendencies.
I mean, you
It
balance.
means that you have emotions. That need
Now,
to be
one moment, I do want to go ahead
As a
and.
man.
Hold on, let me say something.
I would like
You know,
one moment.
Hold on, how does Israelite got an iced out Cuban chain on? It's crazy.
But emotional intelligence nobody have. Nobody have emotional intelligence. Y'all don't talk emotional intelligence.
I want to hit on something you said. I'm raising 3 boys, 3 sons, three men.
Is the fathers in their life?
No, he's not. But
They
let
are.
me finish. Let me finish. I can't raise a man.
Yo.
I can't teach them how to be a man. All I can teach them is how to treat a woman and what I think is best for them. I can
And
just
you know
go
what
off of
you
my
putting in them?
experience. I can
She messing up right there when she said that she can teach him how to treat a woman, because she's not gonna be able to do that.
go off my experience.
Right, and you know what you
And I
putting
can-
in them? You putting in them feminine energy.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Let me just
No,
let me explain.
Let me finish.
Okay.
Let me finish. I'm not. Because the way I grew up and my mindset, I think logical and I also think emotional. But I'm more logical than I am emotional. So when I teach my kids something, my boys something, it's not just my feminine side. I'm teaching them both sides.
Okay.
But let me tell you why you're handicapped.
Let me
Wait,
finish.
so,
I'm not.
Because the father.
wait, hold on.
Hold on 1 second.
Let me
Yep.
finish.
None of y'all should be talking.
Guys, give her 1
But let me
second.
just respond real fast.
Give her 1 second.
Okay, let me go ahead.
He's not in that life
Yeah, I did.
because of the choices that he made in the past.
I'm not even talking about the choices he made.
So I have to teach my kids how to be better in what he has done.
It's two sides to every story. We don't know his side. You could be the problem, possibly.
What
they
I'm
have
gonna tell
seen.
you, no matter what you do for them,
I know. I can't teach them how to be
no,
men. I know that.
just let me. No matter what you
Hold
do for
on.
them,
Cap has the floor. Cap has the floor.
well, no matter what you do for them, logical or not, they're gonna see a woman, and you're putting feminine energy in them.
Yeah.
No matter what you do, there's nothing that you can do. The best thing that you can do, if their father's not there, is to get them to a brother or uncle or your father
They
if
have
they're
all
alive.
of that.
They have to be,
They have
because
all of that. They
the
have all
right.
of
So
that.
what I'm
But
saying
at
is,
the same time, I am teaching them how to be better.
I'm not
than what
taking
their
away.
biological
See,
fathers
when we
did.
have these conversations, right? As I'm saying what I'm saying, you think I'm taking away from you. I'm not.
I know you're not.
What
I
I'm
know
saying,
you're
thank you, I
not. Yeah, I
appreciate
know you're
that.
not.
So what I'm saying is, if they
Hold.
don't have a man teach them how to be logical,
Yeah.
they're going to be logical as a woman. If they don't have a man teach them how to deal with issues, they're going to deal with issues as a woman. No difference than if I have daughters and my mother and their mothers aren't in their life, I'm teaching them as a man.
How to be a
I'm
man.
not teaching them as a woman. That's a part of me. There's something. There's
Okay.
a woman.
Hold up, that's real as hell when you think about what he's saying, the balance of a man teaching his daughters, mother teaching his daughters. We need both of each other. It's not gonna be no one shoe fits all.
There's not a woman in me that can teach them how to be feminine. There's not anything in you that can teach them to be masculine. It just doesn't exist.
I'm not masculine, but
I'm not saying you-
I know how to balance both of
What
my.
you're trying to do-
I'm trying to.
I'm gonna
I
tell
know
you.
how to
So I
balance.
get exactly what you're saying. What you're trying to do is give them manhood when there's not a man there. My mother tried. My mother f***ed up trying. And my mother would find my father in whatever dope drug den he was in because she knew that she could not teach me what he could. And it was only, and him as a dope fiend taught me more than my mother could teach me to be a man, because only a man can teach a man to be a man.
Let me ask you this: what did your father teach you?
My father, everything that you see me today, my father taught me as a dope fiend: leadership, accountability, structure, being logical, being a counselor. All the shit that I am, I don't get none of that from my mother.
Cap, we have
What I
a
get from
red
my
flag
mother-
acknowledged.
I'm gonna tell you what I get. I'm gonna land with this. What I get from my mother is my mother knowing her limits. That's what she taught me. Knowing her
But
limits.
your mother and me are still different pieces.
She's
so
still
what
arguing.
what I teach my kids.
You better
is
get
not
some
what-
men
it's
in here.
not-
But you
it's
say you
not-
got men in
it's
his life,
not-
right?
It's not what your mother taught you. I teach my kids something totally different. So my kids know structure. They are very well structured. My kids are homeschooled.
She hard-headed.
On top of all of that, my kids know how to treat a woman at a very young age as a mother. My kids know how to be a gentleman. They know about taking accountability for your own actions and what you do. My kids know all of them. My kids know all of this because of me, not
You
because
hard.
of
I'ma
you.
tell you
Now,
something.
1 second,
So-
Cap. Before we go ahead, I want to just acknowledge this point where we are talking about women who are raising men.
I'm gonna just take 15 seconds so Unc can sit down.
Of course,
15
I was just going to
seconds.
acknowledge Unc.
So now
So
I'm gonna
Unc
tell
had
you.
stated that he was raised by a
Now,
woman,
I'm
but
not-
he also believes that male and
I
women.
was raised by a woman.
But no, Unc was stating also that straight and gay is the same thing.
Wait, before I don't want to get
Why
to
you
that.
even bring
Hold on,
that
before
up?
you get the straight and gay. Hold on, wait. Before you do that, hold on. I just
Cap,
want to make
hold
this statement.
on. Cap has the floor.
So
Cap
I'm gonna
has the
take
floor.
this off of you. So I'm not talking about you no more.
He said my name, bro.
Wait, just 15
He
seconds.
Cap has the
directed
floor.
at me.
Just 15
Cap has the
seconds.
floor.
You just directed at me. How you gonna say Cap?
Wait, just
How you
15
gonna say
seconds.
something about?
Unc, just,
I was-
I'm really
I was
gonna end it right
say
here.
like this,
going on?
so disrespectful towards me, and then say somebody got the floor.
Wait,
What-
how
what's
is it
wrong with
disrespectful
you?
to you?
10
This is your
seconds.
statement.
But you
There's
let me
nothing-
clarify
let me
what
say-
I mean. So don't do that, bro. Don't leave no open. Don't do that to me, gang.
So, okay, so what
No,
do you
you got
mean
some
by
say-
gay and straight is the same thing?
Everything the same. That's what I mean. I mean that everything's only one human existence, only one thing, gang. Everything is a choice. Right? Because
choice.
man,
Wait,
the
wait,
woman
wait.
is the same.
Can I
Because
just-
X, X, Y, and Y is just a smaller version of X. It's the same.
Can I
The
just finish
chromosomes
this
all the
statement?
same. That's all I'm saying. So don't say my fault, bro. I ain't mean to disrespect you. It ain't one about
you
you.
ain't do nothing
What
to
you
that.
saying is what you
Right,
saying,
right.
and what you saying is right. But if this nigga steady playing with me,
I'm not, I'm quoting you.
You did go left
but
field
you
with
was
that
left
gay
field,
shit,
bro.
You did.
But
You
we
was
were
left
talking
field.
about
Uncle,
masculinity
that ain't
and
for X-Files.
Nah,
femininity.
you went
It's
left
X-Files,
field
bro.
with the
Yeah.
with the
You
gay
went-
shit. though.
you went straight left.
You came out.
Captain Tazariak was spitting, trying to give the woman some game and wisdom, and the host came out talking about what Unc said about something, man and woman being the same, gay and straight being the same.
Out of left field with that shit.
You went
Left.
straight left, bro. That had nothing to do with the conversation.
These black boys
That's weird.
are raised by black mothers, and that's why they are f***ing emotional. That's why they know how to. That's why I'm saying I'm not
No,
talking
I
about you no
know
more.
you're not talking about me.
That's
I know
why.
it's not in that
That's
thing.
why
He
these black
is.
boys are emotional. That's why they trigger happy. That's why they can't deal with problems because they don't have a male figure in their life. There's an octave in a man's voice that when children hear it, it instills discipline.
That's
and
true.
there's an octave in women's voice that when children hear it, they can manipulate. That's why children know they can take advantage of their mother. And a mother's strength comes from knowing that she can say, I'm gonna tell your daddy gonna do this. And when you mention daddy's name, they get in order. Without that balance, if you go to the number one problem in the black family, it's the family structure. Because we are broken homes. You fix the broken home problem, you fix majority of black people problems.
So
have
what?
She got a red-
what
he got a red
happened
flag
is-
up.
Oh, okay. Come
So
on.
go ahead.
Damn, man, he was cooking, man. That's the end of that right there, y'all. Fathers are needed. This woman, she seems sweet, she seemed nice, but she's a little hard headed. And you never gonna understand the damage that you're doing to someone because you live in your experience and your reality coming from your lens. So you only gonna think that you're doing what's right, not knowing that behind the scenes you could be causing some damage. There are a lot of women say like, I'm teaching my kids how to treat a woman, do this and do that. You can also teach your sons how to be played and be simps and be taken advantage of by women, because you want these men to do these things that you would like, but that's not what all manhood is about. Men ain't supposed to follow your every emotion, your every need to make you feel a certain way. Those feelings are fleeting. Sometimes we have to do things based on duty, and we have to do things based on the situation. But to say that, to just treat a woman a certain type of, no, it don't work like that. All y'all ain't deserving of that type of energy. You have to do, it's like a as needed basis as to how I'm going to treat and respond towards you. But see, we think that all women are sugar spice everything nice. And once you get into the world, you start seeing where these energies and dark energies can come out of all crevices, colors, shapes, sizes, genders that can put harm towards you. So I think she's doing herself a big disservice, and she's not going to get it until her kids become older. And let's say some resentment happens, and then they happen to call her out in adulthood to where we were lacking here. We didn't have this. Why didn't you have our father in our lives? And it's going to go back to her own accountability. I'm glad that she is trying to offset it though, with trying to make it right, even though I don't know the father side of the story, because it's three sides. There is the one side, the other side, and the truth. So we would need to know a little more background to understand what her story really is before we can just sit right here and say that she's doing all that she can do. But this was a great debate. I'm not even gonna lie. I know a lot of people feel like 607 Unc is awkward, weird, whatever. He believes in duality. I believe in duality. Duality Factory, merchant stores. So I understand a lot of their perspectives. I don't have to agree with everything that I hear. Like I said, I listen to things that make sense. The rest of it, I just leave it where it's at, and that's fine. Y'all don't have to listen to y'all. Some people online get so butthurt about what things people say. Man, take what makes sense and go with that. If I would hold all these creators online to move and think the way how I think, I wouldn't listen to any of them. But I have some that say certain things and talk a certain way that I really appreciate, and I'm cool with that. But I'm not gonna hold anybody to some crazy standards because I want them to do it. Y'all shouldn't do the same. That's crazy as hell. Appreciate people for what you can appreciate them for, and go on about your day. I'm gonna have this link in the description. Y'all can watch in its entirety. Make sure y'all like the video, hype the video, comment below. This your guy JayBReacts. Until next time, y'all. Peace.